As a citrus farmer, I produce high-quality fruit ranging from lemons to oranges to mandarins to grapefruit for the export citrus market. To be able to export citrus, you have to comply with international standards regarding chemicals. Since we are audited yearly, we have to maintain strict control of everything we spray to keep it safe for our end client. I started farming citrus, I suppose, from the day I was born. My father was a citrus farmer. I inherited the farm. I've always loved it. I loved the freedom. I love the challenges. I love it to make a plan when something isn't working and there's no one who can tell you how it should be done. It's a passion and it's a privilege, I suppose, to be able to work in the nature. Along with my management team, we ensure that everything runs smoothly every day. That is mostly irrigation, all the mechanical stuff on the farm. Every morning I wake up at 6, take a shower, go to the farm, make some coffee, have a chat with my management staff, and then the day starts. Every morning at 7 we start. All the different teams go to their specified work sites. When it's picking season, if it's dry in the morning, there's no dew on the trees, we will start picking immediately. If it's not, we will maybe do some orchard sanitation, picking up the rotten fruit or maybe damaged fruit that fell on the ground. When it's not picking season, we do also orchard sanitation. We do herbicide, weedicide spraying, and also pruning of the trees. We oversee that. We go and check up on that. We move between the different teams to see if everyone is well catered for with equipment and everything is going right. When we plant trees, we will generally start with a lot of preparation in terms of water for the trees being planted, and also make sure all the irrigation is running well and smooth. It goes so quickly, we can plant a hectare of trees easily in half a day. Then at 1 o'clock we clock out for lunch. That's usually just an hour. Sometimes during the later part of the day I tend to go to the office, read some emails, reply to some emails. During the summer months we end the day at 5:30, seeing that it's light still outside, and in the winter time it becomes dark quite early, so we end at 5. My day usually also ends at 5. It's always exciting when it rains. We usually then drive around to see where the rain is falling and if the rivers are coming down. During boring days you drive around and you see something that you can maybe upgrade or maybe change a little. You know, we work with mechanical stuff. They tend to have a lifetime and they will break without any warning. We try to do the upkeep as good as possible, because when something breaks, it usually breaks when you really need it the most. So I would say that's a bad day. We are going through a severe drought for the past 6 years and it's been challenging. We're keeping up. We're making a lot of plans, but it remains topic number 1 for challenges. As a farmer, I would say it's definitely important to have good people skills as you work with laborers, and they all have their own personalities and their own issues and families. You also have to be very good at planning ahead. A citrus tree, from the day you plant it, it will generally give its first yield on year 3, and it will take up to 8 years for it to be fully grown and produce its maximum, I'd say. In 8 years to 10 years, a lot can change in the market. So planning ahead regarding cultivar choices is extremely important. We deal a lot with other people in the agricultural industry, from consultants who help us with types of irrigation, soil science, people who keeps up with all the chemical stuff, because that's a job on its own, and marketers and the companies that export our fruit, managers of the pack houses. So from picking to shipment, crucial time, everything has to be in order. Being a farmer, I think any farmer, but a citrus farmer to me is just amazing. I'm outside every day, fresh air, and the best part was one day when I was in Holland on a business trip, to see a little child with a Hortensia citrus fruit from this area in his hand, the end client.